Right.
Yep.
This is the Geneva Shore Report coming to you on May 4th on our delivery on the road again. And so we are sitting in a parking lot trying to adjust the camera, which doesn't help the beginning of a video ever.
No.
Nevertheless, there we are. I'm George Blushi Jr.
Lisato.
Jen Lipkowski.
And Derek Boss.
All right, and we're ready to go.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Stop.
Okay, and I'm like,
Put your belt on. This is click it or stick it.
yeah, and I already feel like I'm in the windshield. So,
All right, so now we will go out here. Since I haven't been told where to go, I'll just pick a direction all on my own.
you've done delivery day before, George.
But Derek,
No.
we have a special interview for you this morning.
Why?
Because 45 minutes ago, I sent you guys off to a quick trip to get gas, and you didn't come back for 45 minutes. Derek, what were
Do you
you
really
doing?
wanna know what I
No,
was
I want
doing?
you to not talk. This is an interview of Derek Boss. Derek, what happened in that 45 minutes? And how did it take 45 minutes to go 1 mile and back? Tell me.
He was
not,
in the
not you, not you, Derek.
One of us
Derek.
was trying to figure out how to pay for our
Derek.
kids' trip to
and
Italy.
he was stuck in a car with two
Derek.
beautiful women. Why would he be in a hurry?
I want you both to shut up. This
Oh.
is about Derek. Derek, tell us what happened.
We went to the bank and then the quick trip.
Oh, so then you had to wait in a long line at the bank, I'm sure. That took 40 minutes.
Yeah, to find out that they can't do anything anyway.
So we're gonna try another bank.
I'm not interested in your banking business. I'm interested to figure out how, and Derek isn't revealing, how you managed to waste 45 minutes.
We
Because
didn't.
I had to wait at the bank.
Really? In a bank line in your car?
No, I had to physically go inside. I'm trying to fund my kids' trip to Italy. You can't
We
do
don't
that in a
care
car.
what your banking business is. This is public. You don't discuss that on here.
Well, you are because you're asking what we did, and I tried telling you, and you keep asking.
We were not goofing off.
That is goofing off because you were working. You were supposed to go get gas
No,
because you
were
needed it.
having a play
and then
date.
coming
Those
back.
usually take hours.
My play date did not show up.
Oh, shocker. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'll keep you.
And what happened?
You walked right into that.
What
George.
happened to Derek being interviewed? And you two, all you do is blab.
We've
and
got
he
his back. Don't worry, Derek.
And
We've
where
got
are we
his
supposed to be going?
back. What about Ford? Did we do Ford?
I don't know. I
We
don't
did
know what,
Ford.
I don't know what you've done and haven't done. So
What have you
should
done?
Know where you're
What have
going.
you done down here?
I didn't do anything.
Did you do Ford?
Yes.
Did you do Next Door Pub?
Yes.
Did you do Mobile?
Yes.
Did you do Amy's?
Oh, I forgot mobile.
Okay, let's go do Mobile.
I did Amy's, but I did not do mobile.
Okay.
And then I did the auto parts place, bumper to
Oh,
bumper. In fact, there are guys of the week for next week.
Because
Dan
they
and Mark.
fixed the fob.
They fixed the fobs. They were
We've been
wonderful.
trying to get that to work for years.
And then they gave me some black stuff that's great to spray on your tires. But he said, don't do it in your driveway or it will leave half moon marks on the driveway.
Yeah.
And I said, well, how can I use it? He said, where do you go to get coffee? I said, well, I go to Inspiration. He said,
Do it in the parking
spray it in
lot.
the parking lot there. I'm going, oh, okay. So then I went to the parking lot behind the coffee shop and I'm spraying it and all of a sudden I went, this doesn't seem right that I'm violating the parking lot
Yeah,
in the
you
city
really
I
did
live
it.
in, that I'm trying to support, that I help write a newspaper
So you
for.
left black marks in the parking lot?
Well, not really one. And then I quit there. And then I decided, all I'll do is go to one of the people I don't like and do it in their driveway.
Or just pull in the grass and then the next time the grass is cut, it'll be gone.
So,
Just don't do it on a wet day or you'll ruin your lawn.
oh,
Yes. Pretty quick there, aren't I?
he raced us. He beat us.
Yes.
Oh,
Just tell me yes.
what time is it? Is it after 10?
Yeah, but you passed the Mobile.
I know, but I wanted to say something to these guys who work here. They are so
Gosh.
fabulous.
Now delivery day includes his socialization.
Yeah.
It's not social.
It's all about him.
This
Just
is-
like people don't care about what you're doing.
And they ask for
This video isn't
double delivery here. They want some delivered behind the counter for them, and then the rest
This
put out
video
front.
isn't about the life of George.
Quiet, please. So that the rest will be out front for the general public.
Yes,
And that's a really neat thing.
it is.
So I'm going to
It
thank
is.
them.
Thank them.
Now,
Yes.
you guys talk about me while I'm gone. will you?
We promise.
This isn't the George show. Like, we're not here to sit and talk about his life all day.
But we do.
You do.
We do. Because I'm stuck in the front with him.
No, you encourage it. You encourage it. So it's
I
on
do.
you.
It's a little entertaining.
Not really.
No, it's not. This is our life, folks. Sad as it is. This is what we call fun. There it is, Judd.
There, yeah, I'm still not seeing it. He's the one that was pressuring what we were doing, so he
Yep.
wouldn't let it go. So
Yep.
there you have it.
Yep. Oh God, he's really in there socializing. We have a delivery to
I
do.
really want to take
An order.
this. I do. I really want to take this.
What'd you do all week, Derek?
Not a whole lot. I was hanging out with my buddies on the weekend. The week's been pretty quiet.
Yeah. We've had some good weather.
Yeah.
We went to the beach one day.
Nice.
We took all the grandbabies to the beach.
You can see what I've been dealing with all week.
It was free and it wasn't overcrowded because it wasn't Memorial Day
Okay.
weekend yet. So it was great.
They got to order the light bulb for my low beams. The low beam is out on the left side of this car. And so they did such a great job on the fob. And I popped the hood to look at replacing the stupid little light bulb.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue when I look at that mess under there. I'm going, okay, I'll go back to the guys who fixed the fob.
Yep.
So Dan and Mark, they're looking it up. And you guys would understand because with the light of life, you guys are definitely low beam.
Oh, we're high beam for sure.
Yeah. Go deliver.
Oh, I can't get out.
Yeah,
myself,
good, because your
but,
seatbelt's on. Amazing.
Yeah. And I got the
Amazing.
seats go back.
You did?
Yeah.
How did she do that? Well, were you not here? How did she get the seat to go back?
I'm assuming it's. the
There's
controls
got to
up
be
by
a
the lock.
button that you push.
No, the seat thing wasn't working to make it go back. Because there's a device that looks like a seat on the side of the door. So she's going to reveal to us. Okay, clear up the mystery for the whole waiting public here.
For what?
Yeah,
How'd you do it?
I just hit the button.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't do anything.
What I told
And
him,
it
and
worked.
he didn't believe me.
And I'm gonna say it. They have some really cute flip flops in there.
Oh yeah, in a
They
mobile
do.
station.
They
They're
do.
gonna buy
They're
flip-flop.
cute.
What's wrong? Look at that truck. It's got a flat tire.
Yeah, very
And he's got
flat.
the air pump right. That's weird. Why did he pump it up with the air? He
He-
went there to pump it up with the air, and it won't pump up because it's
He
the
might have
worst.
to get quarters. He might not.
Yeah, he's
have to cheat.
probably out here waving people down. Got a quarter? Got a quarter?
Oh,
You
he
have
went
quarters
inside to
right
get
here. We
cheese.
could go back and help them out.
Yeah, and I don't know because this car was in the shop for 9 months.
And they
got
didn't
it back.
steal the change?
No, it was empty. They filled it up with change.
Wow.
to get rid of it.
So then I
What?
looked at the odometers thinking, they must have been driving my car around. They weren't, because the odometer is basically unchanged.
Wow, where did you find these mechanics? They don't drive your car around for joyrides. They fill up your little cubby with chain. I want to go to this mechanic.
That's good. That's Russo Automotive. Yeah, they
Wow.
were really great, and they did the whole job, remember? For really nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop by this.
The only thing is, this special paint job on this car, the paint was $800 a gallon.
Oh,
Oh my God.
because it's a Mercedes.
Well, it's a special paint job that you have to pay like $2,500 extra on the car to get. And it's great. It looks just the same as every other great
Yeah.
car. I don't know. But that's what came with the car.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, where are we going?
We are going to Phillips.
Okay, would you guys can you come into the real world? We're here on air, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
here
we're
we-
tuning
all
out.
right.
Mouthy and
Cartoon,
friend.
apparently.
God.
Now that sounds like fun. They're doing a cartoon in the back.
We're just trying to tune out your nonsense up there that nobody cares about.
Phillips.
Where am I going?
You're going to Phillips.
Okay, from the back way.
Okay. Wow.
She's like Matilda.
Ooh.
Well, I wrote about Matilda in the latest chapter of the Cowardly Lion. I'll tell you when you get back.
Oh God,
who?
he's got a soliloquy for us guys.
Soliloquy?
For you, yeah.
Story.
That's not a story. A soliloquy. Get
Drop
out.
it, just drop
What's a
off.
soliloquy?
First of all, you have to learn how to pronounce it. Get out.
A silly
Go
queen.
deliver. Jesus Christ.
People are waiting.
Yeah, I'm sure the people are waiting who are watching this video too. Anyway, here we go. Oh, that was nice of that woman to hold the door for her. Okay, then we'll be going to the liquor store from here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A
Matilda.
segue.
But what? We're going to the liquor store.
Yeah. Okay, Matilda.
Okay, as we die. Matilda was the name of a raggedy doll that my daughter had when she was like 4 years old.
Okay.
And Matilda had a pull string on her with a ring.
Yeah.
And when you pull it and let it go, it had all these recordings that would come out of it. But my daughter pulled it so many times, there was only one recording that would come out of it anymore.
What?
And the recording was, "You are so charming." And when my wife and I were arguing, she would drag the doll out, pull the string, and it would say, "You are so charming," and drive us both nuts, okay? So she's like the pull string doll, except you never know what's coming out of her mouth.
Yeah, she's got a lot of phrases.
Okay, go deliver. We got it. We can't hold people up. We need to be more considerate.
More considerate.
Are we
Yes.
blocking people?
Well, we were at the gas station and that. The guy was
Oh.
trying to leave and that lady was at the door waiting to grab the papers.
With the gas station, she held the door for her.
No, the lady inside the gas station.
Oh, she's a fan of ours, isn't she? The
I
lady
didn't
inside?
recognize that one.
Bruno's a friend of ours. All right, we're back.
Okay.
There you go. We will go to Dunn Lumber. Meanwhile, there's a truck here, which I will endeavor to miss. Okay, we pull up on here. There's a bird in the way. And there we are. Ah, the aroma of fertilizer. So, are you enjoying the weather? Are you guys having a good time back there, or are you gone to silence?
Oh, we're great.
Okay, where we go now?
Now we are going. What time is it?
Oh, about 45 minutes after what it should be, considering your trip to the bank to finance your daughter's trip to
Italy.
Italy or some such strange butt cheek pinching
It's
country.
a once in a lifetime chance.
It's for college credit. It's
It's a big deal.
Once in a
Big
lifetime chance. I've had a few of those.
well, I support her education.
No, you just want her gone for a while. We know you.
Well, that
She would have
too.
been gone
Okay,
anyway.
Amy's,
It's the same week she
we
was
did
supposed to go to Myrtle Beach.
We did Amy's Rich Kids of Today, Myrtle Beach and Italy and all that crap while we live in Wisconsin screaming how poor we are.
Well, it's not free. It's
Well,
all
it's
her
not
birthday,
free.
Christmas,
No
everything
one said
present
it's
for me
free.
and her grandparents, her aunt.
Okay, where are we going next? Hello?
I think you can park by Avant, and I'll run up Broad Street. Jen
Do
will
all
run
the-
down Main.
We did Avant on popular demand again. They said,
I will take a huge stack. Hit me, Derek.
oh,
Don't
please,
tempt
Derek.
me.
Lay
I
her
said
out.
Derek, Jen. Jen actually likes me, everyone.
Yeah, well, it's funny that you have to state that.
I know.
Normally it would be assumed, but nothing is assumed in this car.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
You're there. I'll have a sip of coffee.
I was gonna grab my phone
For what?
in case I got a call while I was running, but it's being used.
Yeah, it's filming us in here. Sometimes I wonder, Derek. So what did you do for 45 minutes? She didn't stay in the bank that whole time, did she?
She was in there for a while, yeah.
Really?
Apparently the guy didn't know how to cash the bonds, and his excuse was, I'm new.
That was it?
I guess.
So what kind of bonds does she have?
Savings bonds.
Hmm.
She tried to tell the guy how to do it, considering she's done it before, and the guy was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Really?
That's what she was saying. So she said she had to go back. I didn't go in with her. I stayed in the car.
I would imagine every bank could cash in U.S. savings bonds.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should be able to.
Well,
I
yeah.
guess that kid just didn't know how to do it.
Well, you fill out the back, you put your social security number in for tax purposes for the earnings you made on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they give you your money.
That's what
You
I
give
thought.
them the bond, give them, I mean, that's what I've done in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe things changed. So I'm not going to Italy or Myrtle Beach. Although, truthfully, I'd rather go to Italy. With Florida and the flux it's in today. So where did they both go? Oh, she went to Inspiration.
Yeah.
So we're meeting them in Inspiration. So I'm sitting here. Well, she's probably out on the street.
Yeah, Jeff's right there. Waiting to cross.
Where?
She's right up in front of you.
Oh, so she's going over to the marketplace when the light changes. And the semi-automatic lights we have in this town. Okay. Okay. I don't know what they're doing there, street work, huh? Notice how they put all these fences up for these places now?
What's that?
I don't know. The places that have outdoor dining, it's costing the city more all the
It's hardly
time.
space to dine, but okay.
For them to have outdoor dining now, the city puts up all these little railings and stuff. So what does it cost the city to provide outdoor dining again? And not only that, but the flat place for them to put their tables. Sometimes I wonder about what expenses we ought to pay and what expenses the businesses ought to pay.
I don't think that looks good either.
What, the railings?
Yeah. Looks a lot better when it's open. Makes it seem larger now. Makes it.
Well, I
seem
think they have to have it enclosed to have alcohol. I think that's the ordinance. If you're going to serve alcohol, you have to have it in that kind of a environment rather than just people wandering around with drinks. I don't know. Wisconsin, big part of Wisconsin culture is booze, though. Wisconsin is the #1 drinking state in the nation.
we don't have open containers.
What?
You can't walk around with an open container.
Supposedly. But you can sit out there behind those faux
Bars.
railings with
Yeah.
open container. So it becomes a gray area, I think. And so we already over to Speedo's. And so it's anybody's guess where we'll be going next.
Probably visit Harbor Shores and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they didn't bother to come back today. What? This is the usual thing I was trying to say, you know. if you're going to be gone 45 minutes, can you say we're going to the bank? No, we're going to the Quick Trip for gas. And so there I'm sitting, right? 5, 10, 15, 20 go by, knowing that the gasoline station is 1 mile away. And even at 7 miles an hour, they're going to be back by now. No, it doesn't work that way. Well, she finally made it over there with inspiration. Okay, we have one retrieved. I thought we had one. But I don't know where she's going now. Egg Harbor? Yeah, it must be Egg Harbor, because he's the person of the week. Tim there?
I saw that.
Yeah, he's the manager. He's a great guy. They've had some good managers of Egg Harbor here over time.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah, it's a neat breakfast, lunch joint. Don't do dinner. Okay. Well, this is sort of like one of those train shows you watch where the train's going down the track from Switzerland or something, and all you do is stare at the trails. You realize that looking out of the front of the train isn't real interesting. Ah, someone's getting a parking ticket right next to us. Still $50 till the 1st of June, right?
Yeah.
Brutality. That's a rather strange parking uniform. But,
Oh, they've had those, like the bright. Nope, they paid. No ticket for them.
oh, they paid?
Yeah, but she's just checking the license plates to see if they paid.
Oh, how do you know they paid?
She didn't put a ticket in their car.
Well, now she has to do that for each one?
Yep.
Holy cow, that's work intensive.
You just punch it in.
Okay, and we don't have a Lusa. So you went to the marketplace?
Yes.
And then to
Yes.
Inspiration,
Egg Harbor.
and you took a while at Marketplace. Did you talk to somebody?
No, they weren't even open. He took them.
Oh. Telling you, trying to cross the street in Lake Geneva is getting to be.
George missed it. A car tried to hit me.
Who tried to hit you?
A car.
What car?
At the corner there when I was crossing to go to
Oh,
the
yeah.
market.
Right behind them.
I'm like, oh, that was nice.
He was just he had an arrow.
No, he didn't. I had the right away. I had the crosswalk. He didn't have an arrow.
Yeah, the arrow was for turning left.
Yeah.
Well, he was coming at us, turning left.
No, he was turning right.
Oh, you mean that one, the one that was in front of us? He shouldn't have turned right. You
Correct.
had the right of
I
way.
did.
You were absolutely
he did
correct.
not have an arrow.
Boy, we would have loved to cover that story. What is that smear on the road? I mean,
I
we'd
was
hate to
literally
lose.
stepping in the road, and he waved her. I'm like, okay.
We
Yeah,
hate-
even if the crosswalk says don't walk and a pedestrian is in the crosswalk, they still have the right of way.
Yeah, we'd hate to lose Jen, though.
Yes.
Although I know a fishing
Wow, that
guide who
wasn't-
might replace her.
Yes, wasn't sincere at all either. That was
No,
sad.
Jen, I would be heartbroken.
She's like, yeah.
Like, I could cry thinking about that.
Me too.
Really, yours are happy tears.
Feel it coming on now.
Speedos?
No, I did speedos already.
Okay.
Okay. Now where are we going now that we have a quorum back
Is
and
it?
people aren't bored
Harbor Shore.
senseless?
Oh, you missed me.
What?
And he stopped
When I was
to
gone.
the news. I know. You saw that, right?
I did.
Okay.
What?
I
Okay,
said
it's
exit, you
hot in the
stopped,
car.
Turn, and then you kept going straight.
No, it's to Harbor Shores is what you said. So I'm going to Harbor Shores as I was instructed.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He doesn't
I'll take
listen.
some,
That's the
Derek.
whole point.
Well, I was listening to Lisa because she's closer to my right ear.
Yep,
Therefore,
yep.
the penetration of her voice, her soliloquies, come right through my spacious
Yeah.
head.
See, my stories.
He has.
Soliloquy does not
What
mean
is
stories.
a story? What does it mean then?
You're gonna have to look it up.
That doesn't-
Get out.
I can't. My phone's being used.
I know. Well, you have an agent in the back seat.
My friend.
Road smear, Jen. Right. Look up soliloquy and see what it means. Hello.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, fine.
It's a,
Derek, would you
it's a
look up
story.
soliloquy?
So we can read the definition. too.
Yes, and so that
Derek,
we
why?
will have it down because no one will believe me.
You've talked about them before. This isn't the first time
The first time what?
talking about soliloquies. You use that word all the time.
Are you looking at soliloquy?
Yeah.
Yep. He wanted me to.
Thank you.
It is the act of speaking one's thoughts aloud when by oneself, regardless of any hearers, especially by a character in a play.
So it is not necessarily a
One's
story.
thoughts could be a story,
Not necessarily.
but they can be.
Yeah. Okay.
Your thoughts are your story.
As we die.
Wow.
I know as we die. Yes, you're right.
And we were
Am I?
supposed to go the other way to visit?
Correct.
Oh, that's all right.
know.
I can do that right here. No problem.
Okay.
You turn.
Yep.
You slip a U.
Make sure there's no one.
Derek.
There we are.
Okay.
There we are.
Here we are.
Now we have
We're
to go
still
to
here.
visit where I've been rear-ended twice in a year.
Oh God,
Might be going.
seatbelt.
We will be very careful about whoever is behind us.
Yep. So put your brake light on ahead of time and your blinkers so everyone behind us knows exactly what you're doing.
Blinker on. Brake
Okay.
light on.
Okay.
Well, how come he doesn't get,
He has
rear-ended?
special privileges, government vehicle.
Parked on the sidewalk, for God's sake.
I mean, God forbid.
We talk about it every week. He's always parked there. whenever we
Yeah,
go.
I like the U.S. Postal Office. So we'll forgive him.
Our snail mail.
It's true, it is slower than email, but much warmer and nicer than emails by and large. Why are people nasty on emails when they're not verbally or necessarily in regular letters? But on emails, people can just be short, clipped. They don't say hello, they don't say dear, they don't say love or cordially or anything. It's just this platitude that comes across.
Why would I tell someone I love them in an email?
Well,
Yeah,
because
that's
every time
weird.
you've told someone you love them, they leave.
No.
No,
Your
my
history.
kids are still here.
Oh,
I'm
All
still
of them.
here, Jen.
yeah, because you're giving them trips to Europe to pay them off.
No.
No,
The others aren't going to Europe. I still love
Bob Atwell, how are you, sir? Good. Good to hear your voice. What are you doing up there in the North Country?
Okay, so we still have to go.
Oh, God. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
dance, pretend like there's a song in your head, and we
Why are
entertain
we
you.
filming?
I don't know.
Well, Bob, you understand that even from our meeting, one of the reasons I was there is because of diminished capacity. Okay, and so we're both dealing with a world of therapy here. I'm happy to meet with the diocese, by the way, and try to heal the wound that I see is established there and the impediment. And the impediment, of course, is one of them is money, but the other is the philosophical struggle of power. Because I think the bishopric wanted control of whatever was going to go on, but usually that follows